Hi boys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host David, and welcome back for another match preview, another episode of the Prefix show. It's been a roller coaster of a week, you know, bittersweet at best, and obviously disappointed, very pissed off that we lost against Arsenal. Not because they got lucky, but because we underestimated them. And I think that was pretty obvious with the performance that we put out, the lineup that we put out, and obviously Thomas Tuchel's post-match reflection slash reaction. So let's just move on from that because that's all we can do really. We have to pay attention to the next game, which is one of the most important games this season. It is one of the most important games because it is a cup final, an FA Cup final at Wembley. Tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. Today at 9:45, I will be going live on Instagram. So make sure all you boys join in, ask me whatever questions you want. You can, it's just a free platform. We can interact, we can have some predictions, maybe have some bets, just regular shit. And hopefully I'll see you guys there. And yeah, let's get into the meat and potatoes of today. Today it is a big game because we are playing against Leicester City, who I think this season have done very well. I think they've done extremely well because usually what happens is, except for the year they won, since the year they won, after that they've played very well throughout the season, and towards the end of the season they kind of taper off, and they have their annual bottle job where they kind of bottle games left, right, and center, and they find themselves outside the top four, just scraping top four. That this season under Brendan Rodgers, they've found a way to keep performances up at a top level, even though they've had a lot of injuries, and still there are some players who might not feature tomorrow, including Johnny Evans, Madison, Pereira, I think so, yeah, Ricardo Pereira. So they've had a lot of injury troubles. Harvey Barnes is out for the season, so he's also not going to feature. But no excuses. They're still keeping the quality quite high with their performances. High octane games for them. They recently, 2 days back, they played against Manchester United. Although keep in mind it was a very much rotated squad. I think about 10 changes in that squad. So keep that in mind when you look at the result. It was a 2-0 win, but against a weaker Manchester United side. Taking nothing away from their performances. They've been doing extremely well at the end of the season here, maintaining their spot in the top four, and they are sitting right now 1 point above us. So this final kind of feels weird because usually what happens is the season gets over in the Premier League, the top four is decided, and then we have the finals. This season's a bit weird because for obvious reasons, COVID and everything. The final is before the last two games of the Premier League, which is super weird. It's hard for me to get hyped about this because now we have to look for we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot with the loss against Arsenal, and now we have to go and play two games in the Premier League against high level opposition, Leicester City and Aston Villa, both away from home. So that makes things a little more difficult for us because we don't know whether we're going to get top four for the next season, sorry. That's going to make things a bit more complicated for us in terms of player selections. Luckily for us, Thomas Tuchel came out today in his press conference and said that Kovacic and Christensen are back in full training, and I'm super happy about that, super stoked for that. Welcome back, my man, welcome back. It was his birthday recently. Belated happy birthday, Kovacic. Welcome back to the squad, my man. It's great to see you back in training. I saw a few videos, saw a few stories, saw a few pictures here and there. Looking good. So I'm very happy. Obviously, it's too early for him to be rushed into a game with such high stakes. Big cup final tomorrow. So let's just get into the lineups, man. Let's just get in the lineups. All right. In goal, I've gone with Okay, I've not gone with it because Thomas Tuchel has mentioned who's going to be playing this game. He mentioned that Kepa will be starting this game, since he is the cup goalkeeper, and so yeah, I'm quite okay with Kepa starting, honestly speaking, because I understand the logic. Kepa played all the games in the cup final and helped us reach this stage of the competition. So yeah, he definitely deserves to play. He's kept clean sheets in majority of his games except the game against Arsenal, obviously. But and that I mean that was just a lucky goal for Arsenal. Um, Pretty much all on us, and I don't think it was Kepa's fault. But anyway, moving on. Moving on to the defense. In the defense, I've gone with experience because that's what we need for tomorrow. We need experience. We need intelligent players on the field, physical players on the field, and yeah, that's why I've gone with the back three of Cesar Azpilicueta as the captain, Thiago Silva and Antonio Rudiger on the left hand side. No Zuma because he just looked kind of dodgy against Arsenal, so he's gonna be sitting this one out. Moving on to the fullbacks. On the left hand side, I have gone with Benjamin Chilwell. Benjamin Chilwell, definitely a preferred choice over Marcus Alonso at this moment. Obviously, against Arsenal, Ben Chilwell did not impress at all. It just was not working out for him that game. Not game. I don't think it was working for anybody, honestly. But anyway, moving on. Right wing back, Reece James definitely gets in with his ability to move up and forward, with his crossing abilities and everything he brings to the game, both attacking wise, defending wise. He's going to have to deal with Vardy on that side. So we want the pace and the physicality of Reece James there. Definitely gets in the squad. Moving on the double six. The double six, one player has been mentioned that he's guaranteed a start and a guaranteed 90 minutes is going to be N'Golo Kante. He was rested for the game against Arsenal due to some pain management reasons. Fair enough. He definitely gets to start this game. We really missed him last game. His dynamism, his ability to win the ball way high up in the pitch, and his ability to drive with the ball and create space and opportunity for his players and for his teammates. That's what we missed last game. Hopefully we have it back and we can dominate again. Next to him, I have put Jorginho in. Everyone was trying to slate Jorginho for his performance yesterday, but I just don't understand this. I don't understand it. I really don't. It was a bad pass. Yeah, it was a mistake. Mistakes happen. Shit happens, dude. Just move on. It is what it is. He's had brilliant performances for Chelsea. Where were the haters when he was dominating and running circles around Real Madrid's midfield? You know what I mean? He's had brilliant performances under Thomas Tuchel. Don't judge him based on one mistake. If you remember, like as soon as he came to Stamford Bridge, he was just slated every single week because he was starting for no apparent reason. But we now are coming to understand his crucial importance and ability on the ball is unparalleled in this team. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on to the number 10s that I have picked. The number 10s, I've gone with two number 10s. They are Mason Mount and Hakim Ziyech. I decided to bench Pulisic, bench Kai Havertz for this one because Pulisic in the last game just looked a bit too tired. He looked like he was just exploited too much with game time and with how close the match days were. Just looked leggy, tired. Just not his usual self. And obviously Kai Havertz, after that horrendous miss, dude, he needs to take some time and work on some finishing, man. Honestly, I don't know what the hell that finish was, and the less we speak about that, the better. Moving on, at striker, I've gone with none other than Timo Werner. Timo Werner, I've been saying this all season, man. Everybody's been slating him. Everyone's been scapegoating him for missing those chances. The memes have been floating around all season. But where's the praise? Where is the appreciation? Because that's not all he provides. He is not only a goal machine, even though he can be. But look at him this season, debut season, new country, and haven't really interacted with many people. COVID, comes in, puts in a massive shift, double figures in goals and assists. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. His movement off the ball, dropping in deep, making runs beyond the defense. It's invaluable. It makes space for other players. It allows the defense. They don't have to think. That situation with Zuma and Jorginho wouldn't have happened. They could have just punted the ball up, called out to Werner, and Werner would 8 times out of 10 would make that run and get the ball. Maybe offside, maybe not. It's a chance nonetheless, and it's a chance I'm willing to take, and that's why I'm going with Timo Werner in here. That's the team for today, and hopefully these boys can get the win, and we can be witness to our first piece of silverware in the last 2 years. Thomas Tuchel's first season as Chelsea manager, and I want him to lift the trophy, man. He completely deserves it. Unfortunately, Frank's not here, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll be extremely happy. It'll do wonders for the boys to lift the trophy at the end of the day, and then finish off the season on a high note. Hopefully that happens, and hopefully we can see this through. But that's my preview for today's game. And do not forget, Instagram live today, 9:45. Don't be late. Only I'm allowed to be late. And boys' night only. Ladies, no ladies allowed. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. And let's get this win, boys. Let's get this damn win.